Hey everyone, we're back, and welcome to today's Mick. I am Mick. Today's Tuesday. Oh dear, we're off to a great start. Hope you're all well, and it's spring here in the Southern Hemisphere in Australia. We're so excited. Well, I am, because Echeveria are waking up. They're growing. So we're going to go through some care tips for these guys, but just the plants in general through spring and what you can expect. So you'll notice that your plants are flowering, especially Echeveria. That's a good sign it is spring. And you can decide to let them flower if you want to. I personally like to remove them just because we want our plants putting energy into growth. And also the flowers can be a pest attractant too, so we like to remove them as well to eliminate that. So you can, you just grab a pair of secateurs or scissors. I excuse because they're a bit squeaky, so it needs a bit of WD-40 in here. So I like to just remove them. If you've got any looking really nice, you can just put them in like a little bouquet in a vase, and they'll actually last for, a couple of weeks, maybe a bit longer than that.
Bring it a bit closer, let's have a peek. Oh yeah, they are pretty.
Oh, it's probably not the nicest. Let me take
that
there. It's a lot nicer. So you get all sorts of different colours, and they're really pretty flowers too. Very unusual. So yeah, we've got the bulk here are Echeveria. So we've got your Echeveria Shikikuxi right here. Then we've got your Echeveria agavoides red edge, or also people call them lipstick. You've got Echeveria Andrew's Choice, or Blue Surprise, some will call them as well. Echeveria Hercules. You got your Pachaphytum Orange Snowball. Echeveria albangerii. And last one, we've got Albica spiralis. So a lot of people will know them as the frizzle sizzle plant, or even the corkscrew plant as well. So yeah, so we've been through the flowers. Also a good time that as the weather's warming up, it's a good time to pot them up. So I like to wait till the plants are almost bursting out of the pots to pot them to the next size. So this is a 13 centimeter pot here. So you can go up to 140 mil, so 14 centimeter, sorry, or 15 centimeter pot. Also really important to make sure you've got a really good root system as well. It makes it a lot better transition for that plant as it goes to the next size. You don't want to go too big of a pot, because then you're highly likely to get rot in that plant there. The root system cannot keep up with the mass amount of potting mix, well not mass, but the really large amount of extra potting mix in it. So if you do get a lot of rain happening there, that water's going to sit there for a lot longer, and the root system will just rot and the plant will die. And it's a lot harder to save a plant that is rotting than one that is underwatered. Much easier to fix it. So you just wait till your leaves are a bit soft and wrinkly, and it needs water. It's much easier to bring it back. So yeah, good time to pot them up as well. With fertilizers, you can use a slow release fertilizer. That's okay, as it's a bit warmer. You can also use organic fertilizers, so your blood and bone. You can also use dynamic lifter as well. Just make sure to not put the fertilizer actually on the rosette of the plants, because that can actually cause burn. So really good to blend it in with your potting mix as well. And when you pot it up, that's okay, it's already blended in there. Or if you can sneak it around the rosette underneath the plant, do that as well. That's much easier. You can also use liquid fertilizer as well, that's okay. And also I highly recommend seaweed solution as well. Really great for root development, which is important for particular Echeveria right now. And also good for microorganism activity for your potting mix or in your garden if you've got them growing out that way. And also just helps them to build up a bit of pest resistant and prepare them for the season ahead. So with watering as well, so we go from once every couple of weeks to starting to go weekly, sometimes twice a week, depending on the plant. So you want to start to increase that if they're not actually out in the elements. And yeah, I think that's only about it. Just trying to think what else there is. So you got your watering as well. I've already said that.
Sunshine?
Yeah, sunshine now. So yeah, particularly with Echeveria, they'll start to go into more sunlight. But when it comes to the middle of summer, you want to protect them from the late afternoon sun, because they can burn. And yeah, I think that's about it. But with the Albica spiralis, so you'll notice this has actually got bulbs. in it. So I'm not actually gonna, you can actually divide these guys up. You actually can't really see. But we're gonna do a Tip Tuesday on these guys, as it's a nice time to start dividing them. So very pretty plant, got some nice little beautiful yellow flowers coming on it now. And as it starts to really take off, the end of the leaves will actually start to really twist, and well, it gets its name as the corkscrew plant or frizzle sizzle.
So now's the right time to take pups off and things?
Yep, good time now. So you get a lot of offsets or pups right now. So Halbingerii is just a perfect example for that now. I tend to, like to wait till about a 20-cent coin here in Australia, or even 50-cent size is okay. A lot of the time they should actually start throwing aerial roots. So we'll find out and see. So we'll just find the stem. Yep, there we go. And you can actually start to see probably close to half a dozen roots already forming on that. And that's a great start for the plant as well. You don't have to wait a couple of weeks for the roots to start striking. It's already got a head start there, which is fantastic. We'll even take these few flowers off as well, because now we don't want the plant putting energy into flowering. We want to put energy into that root system there. And that's about it there. So if you have any other questions, please let us know. I'll get to them as quickly as I can. Hopefully you're having a great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification button as well if you haven't already. And catch you the next Tip Tuesday. See you.